Hey guys, this is my quick out theater reaction to the new Angel Studios movie, Sketch. Now, going into this, like many, I had a few reservations. I wasn't sure, was this really going to be good? Was it going to be kind of cheesy? Because my initial feeling, from some of the quick snippets, the little, advertisements I would see on TV about it was, it kind of looked like sort of a knockoff of Harold and the Purple Crayon, or even If. But I gotta say, there was so much heart in this movie. I was totally wrong. For somebody who is very sentimental, very nostalgic, um, as many of you know on my channel, I was born in the late 80s, grew up as a young kid in the 90s, so a lot of those great kids, fantasy, sci-fi kind of movies, mean the world to me. And I gotta say, for something that was set in the modern era, this really evoked a lot of classics that I grew up with, whether it be The Goonies, whether it be Gremlins, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Jumanji. It was just a very magical film. I thought actor Tony Hale did a great job of, really kind of holding things together and giving a brilliant performance. The entire cast was great. All the kids sort of had a Goonies sort of vibe about them too, and everybody just did a great job in this film. The CGI worked. I was afraid, it might be a little corny or a little too much, but everything was just spot on. Really glad that I saw this film, and it really did a great job, kind of handling grief, lack of communication, how important it is, to have family and to communicate with others. And, it deals a lot with, the loss, because Tony Hale's two children, they only have him as their parent. They lost their mom some years back. And I thought the emotion, the dialogue was all very realistic. I believed everything that the actors conveyed on that screen, and everybody just did an incredible job. You know, Most recently I did see The Legend of Ochi, and I was amazed at how much that sort of, brought back a lot of the quality of those great 80s, 90s kind of films that I loved growing up. But this might have even did that a few notches even higher in many respects. It was just masterfully done. I highly recommend you see this. It's a great family horror film. Some elements of horror, but it does a great job.